The making of a better man. Heroes cannot be victims. Once I started feeling better about myself and my situation, and once I stopped pitying myself, and once I started telling myself that there is hope, I have a positive outlook for the future, good things are happening, and started believing that I have valuable skills that I can contribute to society, I was able to think straight. Once I decided that I have to be the change, then was I able to think straight. Once I realized that it isn't getting done unless I do it, I was able to think straight. Men, you can't be a hero and a victim at the same time. You got to get up and stop feeling sorry for yourself. Brush yourself off from all the many times that life has knocked you down to your back. I'm not even going to say to your knees, because some of us have been knocked down to the ground off of our fake pedestals to find ourselves flat on our backs, if not on our faces, suffocating in proverbial mud, wallowing in it. Heroes can't be victims. I'm here to tell you that if you're suffering like I have been suffering, most of this is due to our own actions or inaction. It is nobody's fault that we are where we are but our own. Some people have only played roles in us getting there, but it was mostly our own decisions and the making and the doings of our own actions. One decision after another have led you where you are right now. Not the actions of just one person. If someone has knocked you down, it is your fault if you have not gotten back up. If you are still alive and breathing, if you are not in a coma, then you have hope. Get yourself up, brush yourself off, and come up with a plan, a mission statement for your life, what you want in your life, what you need in your life, and what you are going to get out of your life will fall off immediately. Once you make certain decisions, all things that do not line up to those decisions will drop off. Now you do have to change your mind and change the crowd that you are surrounding yourself with. I don't know who to tell you to get with, but it definitely has to be someone who wants something just like you do. If you want something, then hang around people who want something and are going after it at least. Be more than a dreamer, be a builder of your hopes and dreams. Build something. Determine that you are going to make a difference in the life that you have right now. You got to. Because you are dependent on yourself to do the right thing. How many times have you let yourself down? You're probably more disappointed in yourself than you are in any other person on the face of this earth. If you are not where you want to be, chances are you are despising yourself internally, and you need to get rid of that feeling. If you are to be successful Love yourself, forgive yourself, and change yourself. This is one of my old messages. Crabs are right about buckets. Change your mind and change your life. Now get a picture of this. When you put a crab in a bucket, it doesn't just sit there and fester in negativity. That crab does what? It scrapes and grabs and pulls onto anything it can until it gets itself up. It doesn't care what you think. It doesn't care if you're saying, oh, you are pulling your brother down just to get your own self up. It isn't even thinking about anything but getting out of that bucket. And guess what? The winner succeeds. Be a winner of your own making. Change your mind about being stuck in that rut that you are in. Crabs are right about buckets. I don't want to be stuck in a bottomless pit. Well, the pit has a bottom, but it isn't nothing going on in that bottom of the bucket that's going to help me. I don't want to be in it. So I need to get up out of it, and so do you. Gird up the loins of your mind. That means strengthen your mind. Get it together. Get yourself together. Put your mind in check and think about doing better. Get yourself out of that proverbial bucket of a stew of self-pity and rise to the occasion. Do something different, because if you always do the same exact thing, you're always going to get the same exact results. You got to do something different. Encourages feeling the fear, but not letting the fear stop you. Do whatever it is you need to do. Don't even care about what other people say. Don't even care about if others think you're unqualified. Don't care about if you don't have all the tools and the supplies and the resources you need. Start somewhere. If you're at the bottom of the totem pole, if you're at the bottom of the bucket, then do the best you can with what you have, and the dust will fall to your feet. Shake it off your back, and you will rise up to the occasion and the level to where you eventually will have the confidence to get it done. Confidence comes from doing. You might not feel like a hero right now, but you will. After you take that first step, you'll be your own hero. Don't give up. If you have big dreams, pursue them. Go after them with all your might. And I am not telling you this because I have already achieved it. I am encouraging myself as I speak to you as well. Do you know how much courage it takes to speak to people who may not receive what you have to say? For me, that takes a lot. But I'm doing it anyways. In each video, each recording I make gets a little easier. Why? Because I have more confidence. Because I did it once and I saw that, ooh, this feels good. Ooh, speaking out, oh, it feels great. And it isn't as hard as it was the first time. It gets easier and easier each time. And I just think about, oh, wow, how great it's going to be when I'm really comfortable, when I'm really confident and I'm on a roll and I'm going and I'm teaching and I'm elevating and I'm exposing the weakness that's within myself and others, and I'm challenging everyone, including myself, to rise to a higher level. This is for you, my brother. This is to you who know you have the ability, and you are only looking for an opportunity. You are going to have to make your own opportunities. You understand? You're going to have to use what you do best, your natural gifts and abilities, and you're going to need to prove to yourself and your children that you love yourself and you love them by doing something that makes a difference in your life and theirs. It isn't enough just to talk a good game. You need to walk the walk. This is the making of a good man. And I want to remind you that a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. And you why not start today doing something that's going to make a difference? It might be hard getting started, but the hardest thing is getting started. It gets easier after that. This is the making of a good man. I'm Patricia Sunshine. I love you, and you all have a good night.